Have you ever looked back at someone you liked and thought, wait, what was I even thinking? It's such a strange feeling, like your brain just clocked out and left your heart in charge. One day you're completely convinced they're special, and later you're sitting there wondering how you ignored things that now seem so obvious. The truth is, almost everyone falls for the wrong person at some point, sometimes more than once. And it's not because we're foolish, it's because attraction doesn't follow logic. Your mind doesn't carefully evaluate someone's behavior, values, or emotional maturity. It just reacts. A smile, a kind word, or even a little attention can be enough to make you feel something strong. Suddenly, one small moment turns into a whole story in your head. Another big reason is that we fall in love with potential, not reality. We don't just see who the person is, we imagine who they could become. We start filling in the gaps with hope. If they're distant, we assume they're just busy. If they're inconsistent, we tell ourselves they'll change. We basically create an upgraded version of them in our imagination and then fall for that version instead of the real one. We also tend to confuse attention with genuine care. When someone gives us just a little bit of attention, it can feel special, especially if it's not consistent. A reply after hours suddenly feels meaningful. A random compliment feels like proof that they care deeply. But attention isn't the same as affection, and it definitely isn't the same as commitment. Then there's the strange way we're drawn to what we can't fully have. People who are clear and consistent can sometimes feel boring, while those who are unpredictable seem exciting. We mistake confusion for chemistry. When someone keeps us guessing, we think it means there's something deeper going on, when really it might just mean they're not that invested. Part of the problem is also the idea that love is supposed to be difficult. Many of us grow up believing that if something isn't complicated, it isn't real. So when we meet someone who is calm, respectful, and emotionally available, it can feel unfamiliar. We're so used to emotional ups and downs that peace feels strange, even though it's exactly what a healthy connection should feel like. At the same time, our own self-worth plays a huge role. If we don't truly believe we deserve consistency, respect, and care, we start accepting less than that. We make excuses for behavior that hurts us. We lower our expectations and then convince ourselves that what we're getting is enough, even when it clearly isn't. But falling for the wrong person doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you're human. It means you're capable of feeling deeply, of hoping, and of seeing the good in others. Those are not flaws, they're qualities that just need a little awareness and balance. What really matters is what you learn from those experiences. Over time, you start noticing patterns. You begin to recognize red flags earlier instead of explaining them away. You stop asking, why don't they like me, and start asking, do I actually like how they treat me? That shift changes everything. Because real connection shouldn't feel like a constant puzzle. It shouldn't leave you overthinking every message or questioning your worth. The right kind of relationship feels natural, steady, and safe. Not perfect, but peaceful. So yes, we might fall for the wrong people sometimes, but each time we understand a little more about what we truly need and deserve. And eventually, that clarity leads us closer to someone who doesn't make us question everything, someone who simply feels right.